is Rick Dill, and this is my wife Beth Dill, and we're from Huntsville, Alabama. I was diagnosed with local metastatic prostate cancer 2 years ago. It's classed as T3B. It was pretty devastating whenever you found that out. It's not curable in the U.S. So you're a little depressed and feeling a little sorry for yourself. But pretty quickly, you got to turn around and decide that you're going to see if you can do something about it or just go on. My doctor, even before I got the main diagnosis, had told me to read all I could about immunotherapy, and I had done that. So I had studied every component in the immune system, from the dendritic cells to antibodies and T cells and all of that. So I started looking for a facility to go to. I talked to 5 different facilities, and they were all very nice, all asked all the questions, answered all the questions that I had asked. And they would all treat some form of the mind, body, and spirit. They would all treat the diet, give you a better diet, so they'll buy and all. I think the reason I chose New Hope was just because they had the most comprehensive part of that treatment involving the immune system of all the ones I'd seen and all the research that I'd done from hundreds and hundreds of articles of looking at research on the immune system and how it can be used to fight cancer. The facility is tremendous. I mean, when I came here, you're a little bit apprehensive going to any foreign country, but everybody is so nice, from anybody that you meet. It's just a wonderful place. The facility everything is right here located in the facility. You don't have to go anywhere. You stay here. The food is prepared for you. The staff is absolutely tremendous. I mean, you can't even understand that. I don't even want to go to a doctor back in the States at all because they're so hard to deal with the nurses and everything. The nurses, over the course of staying here, become part of your family, and it's just really nothing to be worried about at all. The treatments have not any side effects or hurts. A few people may get a little fever or something, but they're so attentive on helping you out and being good to you. Knowledgeable and nice, I mean both. That there's not any problem that way. The worst thing that's going to happen is you're going to get stuck with a needle a few times, which I'm sure that you already have if you have a diagnosis of cancer.
Well, I was just with him when we found out that he had prostate cancer, and it was a shock. We sort of had to process it, I guess, and I sort of just left it up to him to determine. It's his body and his life, and I trusted him, and I think a lot of it was faith that God was going to lead him to make the right decision for him and what was best for us, and faith coming here. It was, when we left, I have to admit, we crossed into Mexico, and I'm thinking, what have we gotten ourselves into? But from the moment we stepped off the plane, really, it was comforting. Gustavo was there, Dr. Branyan, and already I could just feel at ease. And from the minute we walked in, we knew we were in the right place.
Yeah, I know it's been tough on her because my diagnostic doctor, he's not a guy that pulls punches and makes things seem nice. I mean, like he's looking at the scan and saying, oh, that looks pretty bad. So I mean, it was a scary thing. I know it was a scary thing for her. I had done enough research to maybe scare me a little bit more than she, but I mean, I can't even imagine putting myself in her shoes how it was, because you're just, I mean, it's like you're watching a ball game and you can't do anything about it. The players are out there playing. so I know it's different and hard on her. Yeah, and it's great here that you have the ability for a couple of things, and one is staying here.
Yes.
Just makes things easier. Some of the places I talk to, you stay in a hotel, which you can do, but I mean, it's just nice and comforting. And
I didn't want to stay anywhere else. I wanted to be
Yeah.
here.
Yes, you did.
Yeah. This is family.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you know, I've come back to try. The cancer is, for the most part, gone. There's still a small solid tumor left. And I wanted to try to jump on top of that while I've got cancer down and go ahead and get rid of that. But my doctors are a little bit amazed. They don't know quite what to think back in the States. But hey, I'm good with it. Whatever. Yeah, I would just like to say that you need to get a goal that's out in front of you in mind, and the diet changes and everything that you've got to do to get there. You need to do whatever it takes to get to that goal, and look at that goal and concentrate on that goal, and don't worry about the past. When it's your treatment, it needs to be from you, and it's what's going to get you a long-term cure is the decision in yourself. That can't be made by your wife or your friends, a doctor. It can't be made by your family, anybody else but you. Get that decision in your mind of what you're going to do, and set that goal out there and do what it takes to win that prize.